Hey friends, and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and you are on my homestead here in Wyoming, and today is a very exciting day. I have been waiting for this day for years. We finally got a freeze dryer. So I'm sure, as a lot of you guys know, a freeze dryer is a huge investment, but we are super excited to give it a go for snacks, preserving our harvests from our garden, and also making food for all of our hunting trips. If you've been here for a while, you know that Sam and I do a ton of hunting, and we hunt and fish for 90% of our own food, and with that comes a lot of nights in the backcountry. So I'm really excited to start preserving up our own food and making our own freeze-dried meals. The meals that are on the market today, some of them are really good, some of them just aren't that great, and some are really high in sodium, or they're just not the density and calories that we are looking for. And so this way we're able to take our home cooked meals and turn them into meals for the backcountry. So we are very, very excited for this, and I'm so excited to be taking you along on this adventure. I will be taking you along, showing you how we're freeze drying meals. But today we're gonna start kind of a fun way. So let's go ahead and get started. There's a crazy storm out there. I don't know if you can hear the thunder. So today we are going to be freeze drying candy. This is something I've always wanted to try. I've seen a lot of people, and I've actually tried Skittles and Starburst, and I thought those are really good, but those aren't usually my candy of choice. So I'm gonna go ahead a little bit of a different direction. So Sam and I love high chews, and so I'm gonna try to freeze dry some high chews. We also, this is our guilty pleasure, I'm not proud of this, but we love Nerds gummy clusters. If you haven't tried them, they're wonderful. And if you like gummy things, you have to like gummies. We love those, so I'm gonna try to freeze dry those. I've also heard that Milk Duds are really, really good freeze dried. I struggle chewing Milk Duds, they hurt my jaw, but I love them. So I've never really been able to eat all that many, so I'm excited to try Milk Duds. And also some Bit-O honey. I've had the exact same issue. I love these, but they really hurt my teeth, so I can never eat them. So I'm hoping in the freeze-dried form, they'll be a little bit more crunchy and I can get through them. So let's go ahead and get our candies out. I have the large freeze dryer, and with that comes 5 trays, so we're gonna do 5 separate sheets of candy. So I'm gonna make sure to keep some regular, that way we can do a kind of a taste side-by-side comparison when it's done and see which way we like them more. All right, first I'm gonna start with the Milk Duds, just because I think they'll be pretty quick. Wow, they really pack them in there. That is a very full box. And I'm gonna do half regular, half not. And remember, candies do tend to expand, especially like caramels, gummies. So I'm gonna spread them apart pretty well, just because I don't want like a block of these. Perfect, that will be our Milk Duds. Next, let's go in with our high chews. So this is mango, grape, green apple, and strawberry are our flavors. So I want to make sure, uh-oh, I destroyed that bag. Ooh, they smell so good. I want to make sure I'm getting at least one of each flavor. This might be a little tedious. I didn't think this through. Oh, and I don't know how. Okay, that's clearly strawberry because it's pink. Apple's a little bit green. I'm scared I'm not gonna be able to tell these flavors apart. Okay, this one's purple. Grape is purple. And mango is orange or yellow. Okay, this is perfect. There's the different colors, so we'll definitely be able to tell those apart. I'm just going to, I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do a good amount. I'm going to go ahead and spread these guys out. Now on to the next. All right, next let's do our gummy nerd clusters. And again, I'm just going to do like half the bag and then leave the other half normal. That way we can decide which way we like them better. And I have seen these get freeze dried before, and they do puff up quite a lot, so let's just try to spread them out. And if they all stick together, I mean, bummer, I have to eat more candy, right? Not the worst thing in the world if you ask me. Then we'll do the red version. And I don't know if these are new. I just recently had them. I always loved the Nerds ropes growing up. And these are like, they're just like that, but just broken into bite-sized pieces already. I think they're super good. Sam does too. And finally, our bit o' honey. My parents loved these growing up, so I always think of them whenever I have a bit of honey. They are really good, but golly, they hurt my teeth and my jaw. And if you've never had a bit of honey, or they don't have these, I don't know, are these just a United States thing? I don't know, but it's basically like a honey candy with like little pieces of almond in it, I think it is. They're very, very chewy. It's like a caramel or a taffy kind of, but a little bit harder. And I know while I'm getting the freeze dryer out, why don't I just make a ton of them and save them? But when I do preservation things for the first time, I like to do littler batches and make sure I like it, because I know I like all of these things separate, and I know my family and friends like them all separate, so we can always pawn them off on other people separate, but I don't know how we feel about them freeze dried. So I like to start with small batches of things when I'm just trying something out. All right, so for our freeze dryer, we made a little stand for it, aka put a table on it. We put a waterproof cloth on it just in case. And then we put a new outlet back there. My dad actually helped me run some new electrical, and my parents put that new outlet back there, which is really super nice for us. So this is down in our basement, just because these do tend to be pretty loud, and we don't want that upstairs with us. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. We do need it to cool down for 15 minutes before we can put the candy in. And I do need to set this to a certain candy setting, just kind of change the temperature a little bit and the extra dry time as well. So I'll bring you in, we'll get that going, and then we'll let this cool down, put the candy in, and we'll be on our way. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is set customize. And then I'm going to change my dry temp from that 125. I'm going to set it up to 140. Oops. See how it says candy/high temp mode? That's perfect. And then I'm going to set my extra dry time to 3 hours. You can do 2 or 3. This is after it goes through its process, how much extra time it will dry. So I'm going to do 3 minutes. Then 3 hours, then we're gonna hit the save button. And that's it. Then to get this started, I'm gonna hit start, and it will start cooling the vacuum chamber. All right, I know it's a little bit loud, but our 15-minute cool down process is done. So I'm just loading our candy into the freeze dryer. Okay, seriously, how easy is that? The candy is in the freeze dryer, it is going, and I will catch back up with you tomorrow when it's all done. And Sam and I are gonna do a little side-by-side taste test or comparison. So I will catch you all then. All right, we have our freeze-dried candy. We're gonna do a quick taste test, and then behind it we have the regular, so we can try the regular versus the freeze-dried and see the difference. So as a reminder, we have High Chews, one of every flavor, Milk Duds, the blue Nerd Clusters, the red Nerd Clusters, and Bit O Honey. Which one do you start out with?
Whatever you give me.
Let's start this way and we'll just work our way around. So first we have the Bit O Honey. And this is what they turned out like. Want us to split one?
Yeah.
Do you want to see what one actually tastes like regular?
Should we start regular first or what?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Regular versus freeze-dried. These normally kind of hurt my jaw. Ooh. They're good. They're a lot of chewing.
With a lot of chewing.
Tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
I'm a big sweets guy anyways.
I know.
Okay.
That's nice.
What are those things that come in like the milk carton deal?
Nope.
You pour out, not Milk Duds, but the
Whoppers.
puffy ones. Whoppers, yeah. Tastes like that.
You think?
Exactly.
Like a honey whopper? These are good. I think, okay, for me, freeze-dried version of Bit O Honey, winner. Exact same, it's just not chewy.
Yep.
These are the red Nerd Clusters. Look like little aliens. And then regulars. There's a difference. Regular. I know these are good. Big fan.
Still nice.
A little sour, sweet.
Okay, puffy.
It's like cotton candy. It dissolves in your mouth.
So I was gonna say, yeah. It's a lot sour.
Pop Rocks.
Kind
Minus the popping.
So it tastes like Nerds.
Ew, that was a little sour. Which one do you like better?
I don't know. They're not really comparable.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like puffy Cheetos versus regular Cheetos.
It's true. They're both good. They're both winners. Okay. Same thing, but the blue version. That's fun.
That's wild.
I enjoy that.
It's a draw. They're flavor-wise just as good on both. They're just very different eating experiences.
Yeah, these are kind of fun. Okay. It is like cotton candy meets Pop Rocks. Milk Done. Here's a regular one. Again, I don't really like Milk Duds because they're so chewy. Hurts my jaw. Milk Done.
Look, it's really creamy.
That's nice.
This one's better.
It kind of reminds me of that like Bucky's caramel Cheeto things. What are those?
Bucky's Nuggets.
Bucky's Nuggets. It tastes like a Bucky's Nugget. I don't know if you look at this texture in there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely better. It's not frustrating to eat.
I could eat a lot of those.
You probably will.
I probably will. Okay. That's good. Finally, High Chews. We have 4 flavors: grape, apple, mango, and strawberry. Do you have a preference flavor you want to try?
Strawberry.
The nice part about these is the colors stayed, so you can see what flavor. I'm gonna go mango.
Now this is a weird one because this entire purpose is to be chewy, so obviously the freeze-dried one's not really very chewy.
Yeah, but think about how many you could eat. Your jaw would never get tired.
It doesn't get tired.
What?
Fluffy version?
Okay. Fluffy version. Whoa.
Huh.
You have nerds stuck to your head. Am I gonna break a tooth?
If you're lucky. It's like the
Oh my god. Oh.
it's consistency of a stale marshmallow. It's like if classroom chalk tasted good.
Yeah. But didn't taste that great.
Well, it tasted better than chalk.
Yeah. Okay. Rank them. Freeze-dried versions. Ooh.
These guys,
1,
ties.
2, 3, 4. I would do the exact same ranking. Milk Duds, then the Nerds balls, then the bit of honey. High chews were last. That was fun and a great excuse to eat a lot of candy. So we're gonna enjoy these. Luckily, these are now very shelf stable and they're not gonna get stale. So we have a huge tub over there of all of them. So we're gonna be keeping these on the pantry shelf, and luckily we always have candy now and we have a sweet tooth. So thank you guys so much for joining us on this fun experience. I'm excited to take you along on a lot more freeze drying projects now that we have our exciting new freeze dryer. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will catch you all in the next one.
Adios.
Bye, friends.